everyone, today we're going to watch Project Loki episode 9. So last episode we met Raya in Loki's subconscious and we learned of Loki's guilt and his doubts. And at the end, Lori was being lured by the song Mary Had a Little Lamb by someone with an orange hair. Is he M? We don't know. So let's get to it.
Lori, teka.
Oh, Rosetta, kamusta?
Kamusta na pala si Loki? Okay na ba siya?
Well, he's still recovering. So, mukhang medyo matatagalan bago siya makabalik.
Is this part dubbed? This part looks
Bakit?
like dubbed.
Nilapit mo ba sanang case?
Meron sana. Kasi yung friend ko may nang mabother sa kanya.
Oh,
Pero okay lang. Saka na, pagbalik na lang ng partner mo.
This really looks like dubbed for some reason.
Baka naman masyado mong pinersonal yung mga sinabi ko kanina.
Hindi naman. Okay lang. Ganito na lang. Lunch tayo sa mall. Treat kita.
I'm bored. Check for clients in the club room. If interesting, send ASAP.
Sorry, Rosetta. Mukhang sa club room ko kailangan mag-lunch. Napapunta kasi ako ni Loki. Baka daw may mga bagong cases. Ha? Bakit di mo na lang sabihin na nasa club room ka kahit nasa mall ka naman talaga? Siyempre, deserve mo rin naman ng break. Paano nga kung talagang meron talagang nangangailangan ng tulong? Hindi mo rin naman masasolve yun nang wala si Loki, di ba? Kasi di ba dalawa lang naman kayo sa club. So, ang hirap naman kung isa ka lang doon, di ba? So, mas mahirap. You know what? Okay lang naman ako mag-isang kumain. Sige na. Punta ka na sa mall. Lori, teka.
Bunga nga kasi Rosetta, bunga nga. Ba't yung magdahan-dahan tayo sa ating sinasabi?
come in.
Hi, this is QAD Club, right? Sorry for not introducing myself again. Agatha Cortez nga pala, literary editor of the Clark Courier.
Nice to meet you.
And I also read your blogs.
Talaga ba? Well, big deal yun para sa isang newbie writer na katulad ko ang mapuri ng isang editor ng official publication ng Clark University na tulad mo. Please, have a seat.
Kamusta na pala yung lagay ng president nyo? Kasi may nakarating sa amin na balita na nalason daw siya.
Well, he's still recovering. In-advise siya ng doctor na magpahinga na muna siya, kaya hindi na muna siya makakapasok. Why? Nagsusulat din ba kayo ng sa mga cases dito sa campus?
Actually, we really want to publish a series of articles regarding these gruesome incidents. Pero pinagbawalan kami ng admin. Kasi hindi daw maganda for the school image. At baka daw maapektuhan yung mental health ng mga students. Kung
So there is
magpapublish kami ng
suppression of the
something,
media. Very
depressing.
I
tyrant.
see. I understand.
Actually, may gusto sana akong ilapit sa inyo na case. Siya si Edward Allen Ponce. Contributor namin siya sa literary section. Kahapon, natagpuan siyang patay sa apartment niya. May natagpo ang bote ng potassium cyanide capsule sa malapit na mesa kung saan siya natagpo ang patay. At saka may natagpuan silang note sa mesa kaya nag-conclude silang self-inflicted na yun.
Kung yun ang conclusion ng mga police, what's bothering you?
Ang farewell note niya. Weird kasi ng pagkakasulat. Ilang story na niyang in-edit ko kaya familiar ako sa writing style niya. And as far as I can tell, may something off talaga sa note niya.
This written confession isn't a hoax. Suicide will redeem my guilt as killer. Forgive me, Nicole, for I took without remorse that writer's life. Manuscript is unbeknownst, which I've stolen reveals truth. Keep the copy as evidence.
Sa kanya ba yung handwriting na to?
Based sa handwriting niya sa note, at saka sa handwriting niya sa mga notebooks niya, same naman yung penmanship.
Pwede mo bang i-forward sa akin to?
I think they need to look carefully about the suicide note.
Self-inflicted, according to the police. Pero according to the client, at based na rin sa deduction ko,
May off sa last note na iniwan ng subject. What do you think?
Too easy. Isang tingin lang. Alam ko na yung sagot sa puzzle.
Gary,
The
sabihin
victim
mo
did
na.
not take his own life, but was forced to.
So ano nga? Pwede bang huwag ka na magpa-suspense at sabihin mo na sa akin kung ano ba talaga ang nangyari kay Edward?
Nope.
Anong no?
I'm not telling you.
You can handle this case even without my help.
Ilang weeks na tayo magkasama. Siguro naman may mga natutunan ka na sa mga methods ko.
I'm confident that you can solve this case on behalf of our club.
Very irresponsible ng president na ito.
But let me give you a clue before you start cracking the case.
Have you ever taken an exam where you're one seat apart from your classmate?
Oo. What's that supposed to mean?
Good luck.
One sit apart.
Sa tingin mo ba, pupunta si Nicole?
Nag-guess naman siya sa text mo, so wait na lang siguro natin.
I think, kaya minsan nagbumukhang dab siya sa akin. I think it's the,
Hello.
alam mo yung boses,
Meet Lorelai.
kapag nagsasalita sila sa isang lugar, parang may something na,
ko sa inyo?
ano yung nag-bounce back yung boses, so parang may onting eme sa sounds.
Itanong sa'yo
Mas iba siya sa sound kapag mula sa isang
Tungkol
microphone
ba to sa pagkamatay
na
niya?
parang dinadub.
We have a hunch na hindi siya nakakamatay.
Doon sa note, may nabanggit siyang writer na pinatay at ninakawan niya umano ng manuscript. Kilala mo ba kung sino yung tinutukoy niya?
Baka si Arthur Dominguez.
Oh, by the way, it's not
Gaya ni Ed.
really like a criticism or not about the dub or not.
Mystery writer din si Arth.
I'm just noting who's
Kasi
in
2
this
weeks
kinds
ago,
of things.
nabagok yung ulo niya. Nahulog daw sa stairs, accidentally. Doon sa dorm, kung saan sila magkasama ni Ed.
Alam mo rin ba yung tungkol sa isang manuscript na tinutukoy ni Edward sa note?
Meron daw siyang isinusulat na novel na balak niyang ipasa sa publishing house.
Isinusulat? Nagpapatawa ka ba? Baka ang ibig mong sabihin, nire-revise niya yung manuscript na ninakaw niya para tuluyan ng mapasa kanya. Kaya mabuti at nakonsensya na siya.
So who is this
Kung
guy?
tutuusin, kulang pa yan sa mga ginawa niya.
Who's that guy? Ba't siya nakikisali sa usapan?
Pagpasensyahan niyo na. Mag-best friend kasi si Michael at saka si Art. Tsaka malakas yung kutob ni Michael na may kinalaman si Ed sa nangyaring aksidente kay Art.
Agatha,
Yes, Lori.
malakas ang kutob ko na may kinalaman niyang Michael na yan sa pagkamatay ni Edward. Susundan ko siya at aalamin ko yung katotohanan.
Lori, I think you need to look at the note. I think there is something like a clue at the note.
Have you ever taken an exam where you're one seat apart from your classmate?
The space between you should be 1 seat apart.
One seat apart. That's it.
Bakit pinatawag mo ako ulit, Lorelai?
I have decoded your boyfriend's note. Kaya pwede mo nang itigil yung pagpapanggap mo at sumuko ka na.
Teka, ano ibig ko sabihin?
Sinubukan kong tanggalin ang mga words dito. Exactly 2 words apart. Kapag tinanggal mo ang 2 words sa pagitan ng bawat keyword, yan ang mababasa mo. This isn't suicide. My killer, Nicole, took that manuscript, which reveals the evidence.
Nagawa ko lang naman yun para ipaghiganti si Art kay Ed. Kababata ko si Art.
Oh, I love this one.
Kaibigan natin, ha? Okay ka lang?
Okay ka lang?
Kwento ko yan eh. Sigurado ako. Pero si Ed, pinasa sa Clarion, tapos sabi niya, siya may gawa niyan.
Kinausap mo na ba siya tungkol dyan?
Oo, pero dinitinay niya. Sabi niya, baka nagkataon lang daw na parehas kaming iniisip. Di lang yan yung una eh. Ilang beses na nangyari yan.
Eh, gago pala yun eh. Gusto mo, pag nakita natin, sapakin natin?
Huwag na, ikaw pa magmumukhang masama sa mangyayari.
May naisip ako. Total, wala naman masyadong nakakaalam na magkaibigan tayong tatlo.
Paano kaya kung nandiin ko yung si Ed? Diba? Tapos kapag na-inlove na siya sa akin, papaaminin ko siya dyan sa ginawa niya. Pag may ebidensya na tayo, dun natin ilalabas lahat.
Tatanga-tanga naman kasing roommate ko na yun eh. Yung mga stories niya sa notebook niya yung sinusulat. Tapos iniiwan niya nakakalit sa kwarto. Siyempre, pipicturean ko yun. Tapos nire-revise ko na lang. Para magmukhang akin.
Ano? Ipakalat natin? Wag! Ako mismo kukompronta sa kanya.
Hanggang sa nalaman na lang namin na bagok na si Art sa mismong dorm nila. Wala kaming pruweba na kagagawan ni Edward yun. Kaya wala rin kaming magawa ng pinalabas niya. Aksidente lang lahat. Hindi ko matiis. Hindi ko matiis na gaganon-ganonin lang si Art. Kababata ko siya. Alam ko kung gaano siya kabuting tao. Kaya ako na mismo ang gumawa ng paraan para maipaghiganti siya.
She's such a great actress. She's great.
Nire-revise ko na lang.
She's doing great. I think other than Madonna, she's a standout. Siya yung isa sa mga standouts sa mga side characters.
Paano na lang kaya kapag nalaman ng tatay mo? Yung mga kahiyang pinagagawa mo ngayon.
I'm also loving that they adding these flashbacks now.
Di ba tatakbo siyang counselor? Paano na lang kaya kapag lumabas na yung anak niya ay isang plagiarist? Dapat mong gawin ngayon. Sumulat ka na ng goodbye note mo.
Please.
Sumulat ka! Sumulat ka. Ano dapat sa'yo? Mawala. Inumin mo to. Inumin mo!
I think this is the only thing that's kind of weird in this case on how she managed to force Edward to drink that thing. For one, he is bigger than her. So, he can easily like magpumiglas, kunin yung phone, delete, wala na siyang ebidensya. So, I think one thing that they could improve with this scene is if kasama si Michael dun sa plano ni ate mo, Nicole. Kasi pag kasama niya, mas walang laban si Kuya mo Edward kasi mas malaki si Michael. So, they can easily force him to do anything that they want. Or like a struggle will happen and Nicole will die, ganun. May mga ganung moments, especially sa push mo yung isang tao.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Michelle, ano? Wait yan. Ganyan.
Loki? Hey, I brought you food. Hindi ka ba
Nakawala
proud sa
na rin
akin
si
na nasolve mo
Loki
yung
sa
first ever case
room
mo
niya.
Technically, I still helped you. I gave you a clue, right? So,
Hindi na lang niya
hindi ka pa rin
puriin.
mag-isa.
Hindi mo na lang puriin.
Ayusin ko naman yung blog post.
Killjoy.
Suspended yung account.
Ang diktadora, admin.
You haven't violated anything, so I'm pretty confident that you'll lift the suspension. For now, I want you to write it in a secured drive.
Na dapat backup with cloud. Utilize the cloud, people. Malay nyo makuha yung secure drive na yan, biglang wala na kayong plug rights, di ba?
Naalala mo ba nung muntik na akong tunawin ni John Bautista? Well, narinig kong tinawagan niya at kausap niya si Moriarty. Nung tinawagan niya yung number na yan, narinig kong lumikha yun ng isang familiar tune ng isang children's song. And yung kantang yun, and Mary Had a Little Lamb.
I won't be surprised if that were true. Moriarty is probably fond of nursery rhymes.
Nung nandun ka sa ospital, may narinig akong lalaking nag-whistle. It was the same tune. Kaya sigurado ako na may isa sa mga tauhan ni Moriarty nung nandun sa ospital. Loki, this could be the key for us to really find out who Moriarty really is.
Even if we know the tune, the list of the possible number configurations is endless.
There's one thing that they can do in order to figure out the numbers. Ask Chief Estrada kung anong phone unit ang meron. The acid killer, yon. Then go to a store where they sell it. And then try to type kasi usually magkakaroon naman ng tone yun. No? Most of the time, every phone has the same tunes. If naka-default si kuya mo. Usually naman naka-default, especially kung keypad tones yun. Hindi mo na iiba yung keypad tones. That's one thing that they can do. Very similar makeup style and also the hair.
Rhea?
Ha? Ang layo, be?
Okay lang ba siya? Kasi parang, bakit parang ang hina ng signal niya?
Jamie, please, feel free to tell us your problem. We're here to listen. Right, Loki?
Kaya nang
Mga
sinabi ni
ilang
Rosie,
oras pa ba siyang
isa akong
matatameme?
theater actress. Sanay naman ako makakilala ng fans about production na pinagbibidahan ko. Hindi naman na-issue sa akin yun. Pero ang kinakatakutan ko lang ay yung mga nagtatago sa dilim. At hindi nagpapakilala.
Mga stalker? Loki. Hoy.
Uy! Kuya, gising
Kailan
naman.
nagsimula yun?
Bakit naman niya yung ginagawa?
Well, baka may gusto siya sa'yo. Baka nahiya siyang sabihin o magtapat sa'yo. Kaya, dinadaan niya na lang sa chat.
Well, it's
Medyo nagiging creepy na
creepy.
kasi. Gusto ko siya patigilan kaso hindi ko alam kung sino yung ko-confront ko.
We'll be needing your chat records with the mystery guy. We need to understand the culprit first before we gather our suspects. Hihingi na rin kami ng listahan ng lahat ng members ng club niya. And we'll narrow it down to the possible suspects.
Wala kami official list ng members. Pero naalala ko lahat ng names ng 42 members. Ililista ko na lang.
Memorize mo lahat ng names ng 42 members?
Yes. With full names and ages. May retentive memory ako. Kaya hindi rin ako nahihirapan mag-memorize sa lines ko sa play. Kaya ko tandaan ng isang bagay ng mabilisan.
I mean, it's just 42 members
Ililista
and
ko na lang.
ages.
Tapos isend ko agad.
Hindi naman ganun kalaki yan ng 42 members.
Chincheck ko lang ang profiles ng lahat ng tao sa list na binigay ni Jamie. I'm reading and studying how they construct their self-centered, if not utterly ridiculous face note posts.
Ah,
It's giving
face
me a
note,
headache,
not
but-
Facebook.
I have to do it. Check Mr. Y's message to Jamie.
I noticed that you have good curves. Do you work out every day? I saw you wearing strawberry lipstick today. I can't help but wonder how those lips taste like. When I touch your legs, I guess they're freaking smooth.
Creepy.
So this is what we're gonna do. Let's divide the list that Jamie sent to us. And we will both check the profiles of these people. I'll be the
Matrabaho
first
tong
one and you take
case na to nila. Ah.
Lori! Hi! Asan si Loki?
Parating na rin yun. Lagi naman yun on time.
Lori? Pwede ba ako magtanong?
Ano yun?
Is there something going on between you and Loki?
What? So, wala. Loki and I are just clubmates. And roommates. Tsaka, hindi ko ma-imagine na mapafall ako sa lalaking yun.
I just hope na wag
Just
nila
as I
i-push
thought.
itong kind
Loki will never fall for
of
someone
relationship
like
between
you.
Lori and Loki.
Nagtataka nga ako, bakit para kang asong laging nakabuntot sa kanya? Tsaka, bakit kaya tinanggap ni Loki yung application mo sa club? You look like a dumb chihuahua with no talents in art of detection.
Ay!
face
Siya
card kaya?
yung may obsession
Remarkable
with
naman.
Loki. That's
Or was it
why the
because
hair,
you bribed
the
him to let you
hairstyle,
join?
even the makeup,
I'm here.
especially with her
you're here.
attentive memory.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She's a bitch! Hmm. What?
Wait.
Next week na agad. So that's it for Project Loki episode 9, Hidden in Plain Sight. So the highlight of this episode for me was the in-depth in Nicole's thoughts and motivations as the murderer of Edward. Because through this, we got to know the victim, Arthur. We got to know the injustice that he felt when Edward plagiarized his work. We got to know how kind he is as a person towards his friend. Na he's willing to just confront Edward about what happened and just talk it out with him once he got confession na Edward was really plagiarizing his work. We kind of got to know him through this flashback of Nicole. And I've noticed kasi sa last episodes, from episode 3 until episode 7 or episode 8, when they handle cases here in Project Loki, minsan, no, most of the time, the victims' names are just stated, tapos ipapakita kung paano sila namatay, pero we really don't get to know about the victims. So because of this, we only know of these victims shallowly because we really didn't get to know who they are. What are their motivations are like? What are their dreams like, especially that they are so young to die? We don't really get to see that. So, as an audience, you only get to shallowly connect with these victims. So I loved that in this episode, they went ahead and showed us who Arthur is, even though it's only a little bit. I hope that in the future episodes, they will try to go in that path when it comes to telling their stories about these cases. I hope that we get to see more of that rather than just a small part of it. Because I think these victims deserves to have their story told. I really like the flashback that happened there, and I also really love the acting of the actress there. I think maliban kay Madonna, which is my favorite character, she is the second best standout when it comes to the side characters. She's really a standout there. I really loved that. Liit lang ng role niya, pero she really went ahead and showed her skills to the world during that short amount of time. And she's really skilled about it. So I'm really happy about that. So that's it for my reaction and review of Project Loki episode 9. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!